Hey guys, are you having trouble getting your boat started? Maybe some fuel regulator problems? Well, that's what I think I have today. What I'm actually having problems with is starting the motor. I'm having to choke it every time I start it, which is keying to me that there's something with too much fuel going on. I'm having to get it started. It's when it starts up, it runs really rich. So that's what we're gonna figure out today. I'm gonna test out the pressure on the VST and see if that is an issue. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm basically having to choke my motor to start it. It's not just starting regularly, I have to choke it to get it to fire. It's almost like it's flooded, so something's delivering too much fuel. Because when I actually get it to fire, when I'm running on the lake, it runs fine. The little high end speeds a little off, maybe, which can be a point to this too, but it's pushing out a lot of smoke. It smells real rich, so it's pointing to me that vapor separation tank, something in there is wrong. The VST, something that the pressure's off, which means it's the high pressure fuel pump, which I just replaced that not long ago, so I'm hoping that's not it, or it's the fuel pressure regulator, which I think it is. And then we're going to do some PSI checking. There's a Schrader valve off of that. If you've seen that other video, off of that high pressure, that VST, off of that, where you can check the pressure in this, which is going to lead me to know if the fuel regulator is bad. If that pressure is too high, then it's getting too much fuel, and that should point me to the regulator, I hope. It can be some other things, but that's what we're gonna try first. That's the least expensive option, so we'll go there first before we move into other parts. Okay, so here's the Schrader valve. We're gonna take that little cap off, check it there. But first I'm going to, which I've already done it, but I'm just gonna check it again since it's been just a second. I'm gonna pump that bulb up. I feel it pretty good in there. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna go over and turn the key to on. Okay, so I have the key on, which is running that high pressure pump. Engaged. We'll have fuel coming out right there. Turn this around so I can see it. Okay, so I could hear the pump was on, but I wasn't getting any pressure reading at all. So we're gonna take it out on the water and check it there and see if that's the issue. I did want to mention the reason how I kind of figured out, kind of pointed to this. I was having fuel leak out of my exhaust, like on the water there. So I thought maybe that was the reason, as well as having to choke my boat. That was kind of the other key, and then the smoky kind of rich smell. So there's a few different things that pointed me to this problem. So we're gonna get out there on the water today and see if we can solve it. Okay, so we just backed down the ramp. We're in the water now. We're gonna do the cold start. I was a little concerned that I wasn't getting any pressure reading when I did just the key on, but after thinking about it, I think that could be that new ACU that is triggering something not to actually pull pressure. I mean, the real test is gonna be when we start it up. So we're gonna do the cold start, see what we get, and then we'll go out on the lake. Okay, got some fuel reading. It was like 35 at first, then 30. It's kind of hard to tell. Keeping that thing on there with the fuel spraying kind of made me a little nervous with the motor running, so I didn't get a real accurate reading. I'm gonna run and then test again. The fuel coming out's normal. There's fuel in there, and that's what the pressure is. I just didn't like how it was spraying out like that. Obviously, if it's spraying out when your motor is running, that's a big concern. Turn it off. But when it's spraying out like that, checking that valve, it's what's kind of supposed to happen. So anyways, we're gonna run out there and test it and see where that measurement falls. Okay, so now I'm gonna, drive around for a little while, warm it up. Shouldn't take too long. Give me an idea. I mean, I didn't get a real good reading when it was cold, but the pressure was fine. It's like 30 to 35, which is fairly normal. So we'll see what it does when it's hot, if it gets real high or not. But I'm hoping that's a regulator, because that's the easiest one to fix and less expensive, but we'll find out. Okay, I just ran it for a little while. I'm gonna check the pressure now. Yeah, dropping, but it was about 35. All right, guys, I drove across the lake and then back across, let the engine warm quite a bit. Checked the pressure here at the Schrader valve there, and the PSI was, pretty normal, 35 consistently, which is good. Between 34 to 36, 37-ish should be pretty normal for this motor. You'd have to check yours. You get up in the over 40, above, that's something's going wrong with your VST, but that's telling me my high pressure pump is working good. Fuel regulator seems to be operating good. It could be my Mercado ACU, which is fairly new. Maybe I need to tweak adjustments, or it could be a thermostat issue, which can throw some funky things in, which I'll get into in another video when I replace that. But guys, this is how you check. If you want to check how your VST is doing, your fuel pump, your regulator, all that, you want to check that PSI on your motor. Look up the regulations on how much PSI is normal for your motor, and go from there. And then you kind of eliminate a problem without buying a bunch of parts and spending a bunch of money when you don't really know what it is. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.